Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Waterloo and the Waterloo Rec Complex for the U13 AAA All-Ontario Championships. It's day 2 here in Waterloo, an exciting day 1. 5 games yesterday, all teams in action. Today, we kick it up a notch. Day 2, 5 more games, and starting here this morning, bright and early, 9 a.m. puck drop between the Huron-Perth Lakers and the North Bay Trappers. Both teams still looking for their first win here of the week. Yesterday, Huron-Perth, in a bit of a rematch game, took on the Waterloo Wolves, tying 4-4. Unfortunately, a devastating late goal with 24 seconds left in regulation allowed Waterloo to tie up that game. Huron-Perth comes here this morning looking for some revenge. And across center for the North Bay Trappers, a tough loss yesterday. Another comeback late in that third period. They dropped one to Ottawa Automotive. Today they'll look to get back in the win column. It's the North Bay Trappers and Team Huron-Perth Lakers coming up here from the Waterloo Rec Complex. My name's Christian Simmons. Thank you for joining us this morning. We'll send it down to ice level for puck drop and the national anthem. National anthems in the books here this morning. Time to get right back to it. Game 6 of the U13 AAA All-Ontario Championships. We welcome all of our viewers on YouTube. Thanks for joining us here on the Ontario Hockey Federation YouTube channel. Be sure to stick with us all week long here at the Waterloo Rec. Lots of hockey coming from the U13 Championships here this week. Should be an exciting one. Let's get to our starting netminders for the Huron-Perth Lakers. Back in goal, number 31, Miles Alga, a 4 goals against average yesterday, .867 save percentage. He'll get the start tonight. And a surprise goaltending change for the North Bay Trappers today. It's Campbell Sticklet back in between the pipes of 4 GAA as well yesterday. 826 goals against average. He's back in goal for North Bay. Here's a chance. Strickler right off the bat. That one just shot wide. Nice save from Sticklet here early. Yesterday, North Bay falls 4-3 over Ottawa. Gave up a shorthanded goal late in that one. Outshot 23-22. They'll look to get more of a offensively dangerous start here this morning. For Huron-Perth, a similar story. The more, the better on the offensive side. That 4-4 tie yesterday coming to Waterloo. However, they did outshoot that Waterloo Wolves team 34-30, so not a whole lot to change for either one of these teams. North Bay in their own zone will win the draw. Walker first to it. Had a goal yesterday for these Huron-Perth Lakers. Now the Trappers look to break out. Allie Herbert through center. She'll fire that one in at the blue line. Chasing it into the corner is Wes Carter. Now Weston Murray for HPL. Assistant captain for the Lakers. Had a goal yesterday as well. He'll work in down the far side. Around the goal, takes a shot from a tight angle. That one stopped. Campbell Stickland able to take that one aside. Now puck played ahead. North Bay through center. Allie Herbert looking for Baudouin out front. Hayter able to cut the angle as Huron-Perth will force the puck back into Trappers territory. Now Allie Herbert again on the near side. Captain of the North Bay Trappers. She'll chip that one in deep as the Trappers will get their first change of the morning. Now Riley Hayter dishes off to the far side. Weston Murray gets to the center line and he'll fire that one in. Huron-Perth lost in that Alliance final to the Waterloo Wolves. Yesterday, another heartbreaking tie against that very same team. Of course, the only two teams coming from that 519 region as Ogletree tries to pinch. It's ticked ahead. Here comes Strickler in alone. He scores! Luke Strickler, a goal yesterday. He's got another one today, and HPL is on the board. It's 1-0 Lakers. You take a look here at this play, just an errant pass to the point. It's tipped ahead by Strickler, and then he opens up the top end speed. He gets to that puck first. Little forehand, backhand move, and he tucks it right under Strickland. It's 1-0 HPL here early on Thursday morning. Lakers able to scoop that one to the point. Riley with a shot, blocked out front by Clugston. He'll look to clear on the near side, able to chip it ahead. Now here's Hill. That's Kai Hill, had it taken away from him. Now Cooper Morningstar the other way. He'll dump it into the corner. Walker met there. In to help is Clugston. He'll get it back from the far wall. That's Mason trying to feed it ahead. The errant pass will send the puck down the ice, and now Weston Murray will go off the glass and out. Herbert able to stop it there at the line. North Bay working through the high slot there, and it's tipped aside by Yabi. Murray back to collect. He'll rim that puck around the far side wall, and Parker Bray tracking back to collect. Of course, another 5 games here today. Lots of hockey here this week. North Bay and Huron-Perth both still looking for their first victories here of the week. As that one played ahead now, Yabi through center. Had it taken away by Drouin. North Bay quickly over the Huron-Perth line. Here's Allie Herbert. She'll fire and score! Allie Herbert with a laser from the right dot. And just a minute and a half later, North Bay responds. We're tied at 1. Just a great job in the neutral zone here from North Bay. They clog it up. Yabi nowhere to go. It's a turnover. And all of a sudden, Allie Herbert over the line. She'll take advantage of that screen out front. She beats Miles Elga up top and ties this game at 1 with 11:11 to go in the first period. Great start for both teams. And great start for Allie Herbert. Puck looked up that far side. Huron-Perth able to hold it in. That one fired right in on Stickland. He'll hold on. Now Ogletree up the wall. That's Albrey Alkins on the far side. Tried to drop it back. He's piled up with Huron-Perth Lakers on the far side. And nice work, Wolf White able to clear it. Now Crawford on the far side. Tried to chip that one in. It'll go up and out of play. We're going to whistle here with 10.5 to go in the first. Allie Herbert with her first of the tournament. gets North Bay on the board. That one pushed ahead. Off the face-off, Huron-Perth will settle it down. Wall, cross-ice feed. Nice poke check from McDonald, but Yabi will scoop it up and fire that one in. Here's Houlihan. Watch there by Hewardine. Wolf White in to help, and the Trappers up the far wall with ease. Centering pass cut there, and Walker tries to go the other way. Bouncing puck to the near side. Here's Houlihan. Gives it off. McDonald at the center line. He'll fire that one in. Bell will chase in after it. Bell finds some open ice here on the near side. He'll dish off. Hewardine at center. Fires it in. In comes Walker. He'll chip it around the goal. Here's Yabi. Takes a look. Watch there by Marson. He'll turn aside. Tried to play that one down low. It's cut by Hill, but his pass to the point is picked off, and Wall will fire it right back in. 5 minutes gone here in the first. Day 2 of the All-Ontario Championships, as here comes Clugston with a shot he just missed. Looking top left corner. Clugston, no points yesterday. All kinds of chances, and another one just right there. Looking to hit the net here for North Bay. The Trappers, of course, still looking for a point. Huron-Perth able to secure one yesterday in the tie. As here's Clugston again. High slot, he takes the shot, and Wall able to stop it. Nice block there from Wall. Huron-Perth now with possession. It's Robinson through center with speed. Over the line he comes. He'll cut back and fire. Rebound out front. That would stop Stickland. 2 massive saves from Campbell Stickland. And North Bay now the other way. Clugston. He'll fire his 3rd shot of the shift. A couple of chances for Noah Clugston. And holding on is Miles Elga. Take a look here. Pile up out front, and just a quick turnaround offensive chance. Clugston takes advantage of the open space. He takes it 1-on-3 into that slot area. And a nice stop from Elga. 8.5 to go here in the first period. Thanks again to all of our viewers on YouTube joining us. And thank you to our partners for supporting today's event. Special recognition goes to Milk, a proud partner of the U13 AAA Central Region Championships. Dairy Farmers of Ontario are proud to support young athletes and encourage healthy, active lifestyles. Here's Drouin on the near side. Gets some help from Allie Herbert. She'll chip that one in. Back to collect it is Weston Murray. Watched by Robichaud. He'll chip it up the wall. Now Walker. All over him is Wes Carter. Loose puck back for Drouin, and he'll feed it to the far side wall. Carter, a couple of steps behind that center line, will fire that puck down the ice for an icing. Both of these teams playing in the 9 a.m. game today, meaning they will play 2 games here this afternoon in Waterloo. Huron-Perth set to play Quinte later today at 3:30, with North Bay not playing again until 5 p.m. They'll take on the Kenora Thistles later tonight here at the Waterloo Rec. On the far side, working in is Alkins. Puck chipped ahead, now Wolf White. Tried to turn back, able to take it away from him. There was Riley Hayter, and he'll play it up the near side. Now Crawford. Works into the zone, centering pass, nobody out front. It'll come out to the point where Max Ziliaks will have to retreat. D-to-D feed. Now Lawson Baker up the wall. That one chipped at center by Crawford. Not exactly over the center line, so it will be another icing. This time on Huron-Perth, and we'll send the puck back down into Huron-Perth territory. As you take a look at Parker Bray for the North Bay Trappers, had a goal yesterday from the back end. Both of these teams had some contributions coming from their defensive core. Weston Murray for Huron-Perth, able to find the back of the net. Here's a centering pass. Clugston is shot. That one just wide. How about Noah Clugston here early in the first? All kinds of chances for the young man. Now Walker Out to center, had it chipped away from him, and that puck fired in by Owen Marson. Murray, his feet up the wall, picked off, down low it comes. Kai Hill, a centering pass, McDonald fires, and Miles Elga out to the top of his crease to make a massive stop. He'll keep this one tied at 1. Just a great play down low here from North Bay. They do a good job of finding some open space. They whip that puck out front, and McDonald leans into one. Miles Elga with probably his best stop of the night here so far. This puck stoppage is brought to you by the Baron Rings, the official championship ring provider of the U13 AAA Central Region Championships. Baron Rings proudly celebrates the achievements of athletes by creating lasting symbols of success and excellence. Face-off one, Huron-Perth, a 3-on-2 from their own blue line. Here comes Bell. Has Walker out front, he'll turn back. Looking to the point. Marson able to block the pass and the shot. Puck will stay tied up on the far side, and it bounces out for Hayter. Firing was Hayter, and that's a nice save from Campbell Sticklet. Now McDonald chips it ahead. Kai Hill trying to work across the blue line. He chips it ahead, and now Noah Clugston again. Chips it to himself. What a move. Fires a shot, and that one stopped by Miles Elga. North Bay looking strong here in period number 1. Here's another shot. Ogletree takes a bounce out front off of the body of wall. Now Marson plays it off the near side. McDonald at the line, tries to shoot, he can't. Gets his pocket picked. Here comes Riley Hayter in. Score! Riley Hayter, and Huron-Perth renews the 2-goal lead. A beauty on the breakaway, his second here of the U13 All-Ontario Championships. Just a fan pass at the line, unfortunate for McDonald, but give Riley Hayter some credit. He jumps right on that puck like a dog on a bone, and the forehand right under the glove of Stickland, and Huron-Perth rather renewing that 1-goal lead. I apologize, I said 2. Just a 1-goal lead here for Huron-Perth. 2 goals here in the first. Both teams exactly what they needed following yesterday's slow start. Strickler tries to center. That one blocked out front. Now here's Robinson. Tries to wrap it out front. Ali Herbert waiting there will cut the pass, and she'll play it out into the center ice area. Carter tried to play that one in. Back and forth here in the neutral zone is now Strickler with it on the near side. We'll fire that one all the way in. Full change, more or less, coming for Huron-Perth. It's now a 5-on-2 for North Bay in their own zone. Nice work down low from Crawford. The Trappers will look to break out on the near side here. Herbert plays it ahead. Wes Carter over the line, got his stick tied up. Nice work there from Strickler, and now the Lakers through center again. Walker tried to drag that one through. Nice work there from Hudson Houlihan. Out comes Walker again. He scores! Walker's got his second of the tournament, and Huron-Perth just like that. 2 goals in 30 seconds. And now it's a 2-goal lead. Just the forecheck. Walker able to lift the stick, and a nice move. He cuts out front. Parker Bray not able to stop him. Neither was Stickland. And he's got his second here of the round robin. As Huron-Perth will go up 2 with 4.5 left in the first period. And they're not done yet. HPL looking good so far here this morning. North Bay had some chances earlier in the period, looking to find their legs again. It's through center they come. Here's Wolf White. Working in, able to get it down for Aubrey Alkins. This pass through center comes to the point where McDonald will fire it back down low. Al Blanchard plays it out front, bouncing puck on the crease. That one cleared aside by the Lakers. Here's Walker with a sidestep. White tries to clear. McDonald holds it in. Now White, centering pass, Blanchard, he couldn't shoot. Tip back to the point, McDonald. That shot blocked by a teammate, Aubrey Alkins, right in the way, and now the Lakers the other way with a 3-on-2. Chase Yabi over the line, had the puck taken away from him. Now Walker scored that third goal just moments ago to give the Lakers the 2-goal margin. It's now Riley Hayter over the line, working in, slides one backdoor. Can't get the shot away out front. There was Robinson. And it's played back to the point. Now Hayter, another shot that went right off the side door. Playing it down low is Wolf White. Able to pull it out of the pile is Ogletree. He'll just fire it down the ice at the end of the shift for North Bay. That's going to be an icing call. Huron-Perth with momentum here early. If you're just joining us here in Waterloo, it's Scott Hook. We take a look at the North Bay bench. Of course, yesterday, not the result they were looking for. A 4-3 loss to Ottawa. Gave up that shorthanded goal. I'm sure Scott had quite a few things he would like to change coming into today. And Trappers definitely looking a little slow to start the morning, but they've had their fair share of chances. They just haven't been able to beat Miles Alga. Riley Hayter takes a shot. Stickland will stop it. Loose puck in the far corner. Here's Strickler on it again. Takes a shot. That one blocked. Hayter now back to the point. Bell waits, dragging. What a move, but he missed the net. A dangerous play from the point as working in was Bell. He couldn't shoot. Now another chance. Strickler with a shot. Campbell, Stickland got that with a blocker. Huron-Perth able to hold this puck in. North Bay just looking to clear once again. Very close at the line, but it will get out. As now Robinson turning back. He'll chip it ahead. Hurodine able to fire that one down low. Now Ogletree. North Bay a little bit under siege here as Kai Hill works to the point, but it's bouncing and loose. Ogletree will take matters into his own hands. Here comes Ogletree. Nice move. He works in. What a stop from Miles Alga. As Ogletree right into the post, he'll knock the net off. A couple of pretty plays. Cole Ogletree with a beautiful move, and Miles Alga with a better stop. He'll keep it out. So we take a look now at the Huron-Perth bench. Adam Gibb behind the bench. He's been coaching that Huron-Perth team for a number of years now. Lakers with possession here off the draw. Out to center comes Strickler. Inside the 92nd mark here in the first period. Game 1 of day 2 at the U13 All-Ontario Championships. Wall. Fire that one down. McDonald back behind his cage to scoop it up. Plays it through center now. Robichaud. 3-on-2 for North Bay. Pass to the far side was cut. Nice work there from Mason Robinson. His pass ahead is out of the reach of Strickler, so on his own he's not able to find an intended target. North Bay will regain possession and out to center they come, but Walker cuts the pass, working in with a shot. That one just missed on the top left. That kid has a laser. Walker can really let it go. Now Crawford. Down low Walker. Huron-Perth cycling it around. The centering pass is tipped. Nice work with this stick there from Wes Carter, and the Lakers will have to regroup here in their own zone. 23 seconds to go in the first period. It's now Ogletree. Off the wall, Aubrey Alkins tried to settle it at the Huron-Perth line. Now it's in behind Lakers goal as Riley feeds it up the wall. It's turned over. Alkins. Centering pass. Bell will cut it there. Through center they come. Walker on the loose puck. Takes a shot at the last second, and that one will go wide. And that'll do it for the first 15. Huron-Perth up by 2. 3-1 the score. Shots are 16-7 after that first period as the Lakers have their guns firing here early. They're loaded for bear. So we'll take a look at the replays here from the first period. It started with Strickler, the leader so far in points on the tournament for Huron-Perth. He comes in, makes no mistake on the breakaway. There was a couple of breakaways here in this first period for HPL. Of course, North Bay with a chance of their own, and it's Ali Herbert. She makes no mistake in the high slot to get North Bay back on the board. They tie it up. But here, McDonald, again, that unfortunate bounce. But Riley Hayter, nonetheless, takes full advantage of the breakaway. He'll bury it to make it 2-1. But HPL not done yet. They'll come back again. How about this steal from Walker? Houlihan had his pocket picked. Nice little move out front. He cuts in on Campbell Stickland and makes no mistake to make it 3-1. That's where we sit after 15 minutes of play. North Bay still looking to get their legs under them this morning. Had some chances here early in the period as we take a look at some of the North Bay fans and the Trapper hats. Hudson Houlihan's mother, Parker Bray, a couple of the North Bay mothers in attendance, had some kind words to share yesterday. Ladies, thanks again for your attendance today, and great hats. We love them here at the Waterloo Rep. Face-off coming in the second period. We're about to get underway for period number 2. HPL to the power play. I must have missed that call at the end of the first, so the Lakers with their first opportunity here of the day. 25% on the man advantage yesterday. Good for third in the round robin. We'll see what they have in store for us this morning. As Strickler works in, he wired that one right over the goal. Now Weston Murray fires it down low. It's scooped up by Walker. He'll work into the high slot. Goal already this morning. Dishes off. Now Strickler. 30 seconds gone in the power play already. Dishes off. Murray. Fan on the pass. He'll get it right back. Able to hold it in. Now Walker walking off the wall. Tries to get into a shooting position. He'll dish off instead. Now Strickler far side. Fires. Stickland able to stop it. And rebound way up into the near side. Murray at the point. Dishes off. Walker coming in. A nice save from Campbell Stickland. North Bay will look to clear, but it's held in again. 52 to go in the power play. Here's Weston Murray on the near side. Tried to pull the trigger. Robichaud able to scoop it up, but they can't get out. Huron-Perth still with possession. Strickler again. Up top, Murray. Down the wall for Roberts. Lakers looking to get set up on the perimeter as here's another shot from Strickler, and Stickland will hold on with 32 to go here in the Huron-Perth power play. Just take a look at the puck movement here on this man advantage for HPL. 1.5 minutes in the offensive zone, and Strickler on that far side. He's got a cannon. Getting a piece of it. There was Ali Herbert to kind of settle it down a little bit, and Stickland able to hold on. Off the face-off, North Bay will clear that puck down the ice, chasing after it is Bell. We'll get set up behind its cage. As we take a look at another one of our sponsors, Fine Design, the official onsite championship apparel provider for the U13 AAA Championship here. All-Ontario Championship, that is. Be sure to grab your championship gear before it sells out. There's a shot from the point. It went wide. Scooped up down low. That's Parker Bray up the wall. And now here's Noah Clugston. Over the line. North Bay back to 5-on-5. There's a shot. Rebound, Cahill. Out front, Clugston. He scores! North Bay gets one back. And it's Emmett Clugston. And the Trappers come back within one. You take a look here, Emmett Clugston coming through center. Just a nice couple of moves. Able to hold on to that puck. He fires it on the goal. Kai Hill with a little tip. Helps out Clugston as he kind of picks that up off the carom and slides it under Miles Alga. We got a 1-goal game once more. Here 2.5 into period number 2. Huron-Perth looking to work through center as Chase Yabi over the line. And the puck poked away from him by Ogletree. Now Kai Hill follows it up. Clugston gives it back. Kai Hill now over the Huron-Perth line. He'll take his man into the boards as Emmett Clugston chips it out. You got a delayed penalty coming here. I don't think Huron-Perth realizes no goaltender to the bench, and head contact is going to be the call. Kai Hill's going to go to the box here. Huron-Perth with a massive opportunity. 0 for 1 on the morning, but 25% of the power play yesterday. It's going to be a 2-minute power play, so a minor for head contact. Although they were unable to score on the first unit, Huron-Perth was dangerous on that power play. Doing a great job moving that puck around as Riley Hayter will play one down low. Crawford zips one to the point for Strickler. He'll take a shot. That one deflects off a body out front. Now Robichaud in a tie-up of 3 Lakers, and Huron-Perth able to pull it out of the pile. Back to the point. Strickler again for Bell. Bell down the far side. Yabi takes a look. Back for Strickler again. 40 seconds gone here in the man advantage. Huron-Perth looking to renew the 2-goal lead. Out front comes the puck. Hayter took a shot. It was blocked. Now up top, Bell will fire. That one blocked as well. Minute 5 left to go here in the power play as Hayter fires again. That one up into the midsection of Strickler. Now down the wall it comes again. Hayter down low. Andrew trying to set her out front. North Bay gets a piece of it, and they'll clear with 48 seconds to go here in the power play. Couple of great chances for Huron-Perth. They really do move the puck well. So they're looking for Riley Strickler up top, and Strickler and Riley Hayter. Chase Yabi as well, the top scorers for this Lakers squad, as there's a shot from Weston Murray, and Campbell Stickland will hold on. Another one of our sponsors for this week, Gatorade, the official sports nutrition beverage of the U13 AAA All-Ontario Championships, fueling athlete hydration and recovery to keep performance at its peak throughout this week. Of course, hydration mandatory this week. An absolute requirement. 2 games effectively a day for all of these teams. Huron-Perth at the end of the power play will work back in. Walker on the near wall. Nice backdoor feed. Morningstar couldn't settle it down. He'll fire it down low. Now Huron gives it off for Walker. He'll play it to the point. Shot. That one right on. Stickland with a nice pad save. He'll kick it out to the near side. And Weston Murray at the point couldn't hold it in. Here comes Emmett Clugston. Had that second Trappers goal. He'll work in with another shot. Miles Elga able to get a piece. North Bay struggling to produce some offense here. The power play's not helping. Huron-Perth with 2 power plays here in this period have really started to pick up the pace of their play. North Bay started looking to get back after it here 5-on-5 as now Parker Bray through center. Drift out to that far side and fired in. The Trappers will get a fresh unit over the boards. Here's Riley Hayter. Dishes off for Murray. Lakers at their own blue line. Plays it up the wall, and that one fired in there by Bradley Huardine. Now Schmidt. It's Jackson Schmidt. Watched there by Wolf White. Riley Hayter in the pile as well. McDonald tries to pull it out now. Here's Schmidt around the goal. Up top for Riley. DDD pass at the point. Hill will take a shot. Tipped out front. And McDonald able to pull it out of harm's way. Once again, Huron-Perth doing a great job moving the puck. If you look at the shot numbers, 23-7 here through so far the first 23 minutes of this hockey game. Huron-Perth really dominating. North Bay be looking to make some adjustments here. Down low, that's Wes Carter. He'll play it out for the tap pass. Score! What a beauty! Wolf White on the doorstep. He passes it back for Aubrey Elkins. And his first goal of the round robin ties us at 3. North Bay is fighting back. Look at this play from Wes Carter down low. A 2-on-1 battle. He's able to pull it out of the pile. Tap pass from Wolf White, though. That pass right there fools Miles Elga just enough to change the angle. And Aubrey Elkins will bury it. We're tied here with 8 to go in period number 2. But here comes Strickler. Fires a shot. Stickland the save. And he'll jump on top of it. Face off to the right is Stickland. North Bay with possession off the draws. On the near side, here's Drouin. He'll play it up the wall. Ali Herbert unable to settle it at the Huron-Perth line. Lakers will push it ahead. Here's Strickler. Dishes off to the far side. Working in his Morning Star. His shot was blocked by Cole Ogletree. Drouin hit the side of his own cage. Ogletree will go up the wall. There's Ali Herbert, captain of the North Bay Trappers. Looking to clear on that far side. It's held in, so North Bay to the near side now. Here's Robichaud. Reed Robichaud into the zone. Turning away from Ziliaks. He'll go in behind the cage. Turning away from Bell. Now down low. Puck picked off. Strickler able to take it away, and he'll play it out to center now. Strickler. Goal already tonight, had one yesterday. Here he comes again out front. They score! Chase Yabi out front, and Huron-Perth regains the lead. Chase Yabi had an assist yesterday. His first goal of the round robin comes here at 6:58 to go in the second period. And how about this? All Strickler working down that far side. He really makes the difference on that play. Gets around Ogletree, centers for Yabi, and no chance for Campbell Stickland. Huron-Perth renews their 1-goal lead. Make it 2 points now on the round robin for Chase Yabi. Strickler as well, adding to his point total. Had a goal yesterday, now a goal and an assist today. 3 points on the tournament or on the championship week, as here they come again out front. That one stopped. Stickland got the second one as well. Couple of chances for the Lakers, and Campbell Stickland will take them both aside. .6:21 to go, second period here on Perth. Right back on the score sheet. We got a back and forth start to day 2 here at the U13 All-Ontario Championships. Thank you to all of our viewers joining us on YouTube. We appreciate your time. As working in is Ali Herbert. Nice little move. Throws it on goal. One stop Elga, and the puck will bounce free. Scooped up by Riley Hayter. Hayter ahead. Robinson will do the same to the near side for Hewardine. Fires that in and around the goal. There's Hudson Houlihan. Now Herbert. Looking for Wes Carter on the breakout. The pass was just a little out of his reach. Now back comes Robinson. Little dish off for Riley Hayter. Puck played in and around the goal. Now Max Ziliaks. The centering feed. Schmidt couldn't settle it down. Take it away from him as Robichaud looks to feed up the wall, but the pass is cut by Crawford. Crawford off the wall. Centering feed. Strickler in that high slot. Couldn't pull the trigger. He'll dump it down low for Crawford again. Huron-Perth, another great shift here in the offensive zone as Here's Schmidt with it again. Round the goal he'll go. Plays it to the point wall. Takes a shot. It's bouncing in on goal. What a stop, Stickland. Puck still loose out front. And Crawford couldn't push it towards the net. Campbell Stickland again. A couple of nice saves, and North Bay will go the other way. Puck fired in by Ali Herbert. Changes coming for the Trappers as the Lakers come right back again. A well-oiled machine here for HPL. They are attacking in waves this morning. Now Wolf White. Down the far side, he'll turn back. Looking for a centering feed, nobody out front. Now here's one, Kai Hill with a one-timer. That one stopped by Elga. Puck back out to center. Strickler gets taken out at center. Delayed penalty coming here as Alga to the bench. And North Bay will touch up. So Huron-Perth will go right back to the power play. Their third opportunity so far. Shots 29-11 through the first two periods. And spending all that time on the power play definitely helps your cause, and Huron-Perth will go right back to the man advantage here. Face off won by the Lakers. Here's Walker. Pushed off the puck by Aubrey Elkins. He'll settle it down in the corner again. Up top for Bell. Dishes off to the far side. Here's Hayter. Takes a shot, and it's right into the crest of Campbell Stickland. He'll hold on for a face-off. 3:50 to go, second period. Game 1, day 2, U13 All-Ontario Championships. And the OHF is pleased to partner with HTG Sports Services as its exclusive accommodation service provider. HTG is committed to providing support services for athletes, teams, and communities across Ontario. 25 seconds gone in the power play. Bell will work back in. Around the goal he goes. Drops it down low. Hayter will funnel it back to the point. Strickler dishes off. Bell takes a shot. It was blocked. We got a foot race. Aubrey Elkins looking to bring the puck ahead short-handed. No lane to the goal, so he'll fire that one in. And fresh bodies over the boards for the Trappers. Strickler through center. All kinds of speed. 2 points already today. Tries to slide that one through the stick of Nash McDonald. He makes a nice play, and he'll fire it down the ice. Alga, dangerous play out of his net. Now an empty cage, turning and firing is Robichaud, and the shot blocked by Riley Hayter. Reminder to all of our viewers, next match is at 10:30 here today. Games at 9, 10:30, noon, and then a break this afternoon, 3:30 and 5. The games later tonight. Once again, North Bay able to clear here. 30 seconds to go in the Huron-Perth power play. Weston Murray plays it ahead. He's got Walker. Walker into the zone. Has all kinds of space. He'll use it. Absolute laser. Walker has a heavy shot. We've seen it time and time again. We saw it yesterday a couple of times. And a nice save from Stickland, but here comes a chance for the Trappers. Robichaud in, fires top right. He missed by a smidge. North Bay inches away from tying this game at 4. Inside the 2-minute mark now in the second period. Huron-Perth still up by 1. If you're just joining us here at the Waterloo Rec, as Crawford will work over the line now. The Lakers well in control here of the narrative in the second period as that centering pass knocked away from Huron. He'll play to the point. Here's a shot. Looper into the high slot. It's knocked down well by the Trappers, and now Kai Hill. Out for Wolf White. He'll chip that one in. Back to scoop it up is Weston Murray. His pass to the near side is cut. Now Emmett Clugston. Centering feed. Bounces back for Kai Hill. All over him is Crawford. Puck still loose. Robinson couldn't clear, and it's fired right back in behind the Lakers' goal. Weston Murray has had enough of that. Said, I'm going to fire it off the glass and down the ice. A change for the Lakers, but there will be an offensive zone face-off here for North Bay with 1:03 left on the clock. Robichaud's unit out for the Trappers. Ali Herbert in that design spot. Robichaud, unfortunately, unable to win the draws. The Lakers now with possession, and a little chip out to center from the Lakers here. Pass fed to the near side. Robichaud working in. Takes a shot. It was blocked. Nice work from Bell out front. He'll force the puck into the corner with 40 seconds to go here in the second period. Herbert tried to pull it out of the corner. Her pass to the point was picked off by Yabi, and now Strickler through center. Parker Bray takes it away. Puck chipped ahead. Here comes Yabi. He can't get a shot away. Nice defensive play from Reed Robichaud. Now 20 seconds left of the period. Out to center is Ali Herbert. Not a whole lot of help. Strickler will take the puck away from her, and now one final rush. Here comes Strickler. 9 to go, 8 to go. Tries to fire. That one chipped off his stick. A nice poke check there from Jack Drouin, and that'll do it. Second period in the books. Huron-Perth still up by 1, 4-3 our score through 30 minutes of play. And what an effort so far here from the Huron-Perth Lakers. The same unit has been dangerous for them. Take a look at some of these guys. Strickler, 2 points here this afternoon. Chase Yabi, a point yesterday, gets on the score sheet today with another goal. And for North Bay, looking to find some more offense. The power plays in Huron-Perth's favor did not help them. They gave up 6 minutes of penalty time in that second period. Huron-Perth 0 for 3 on the power play, but the momentum started to come. You saw them get their legs behind them. They really started to take control of that game. We'll see if North Bay can make adjustments heading into the third period. You're tuned in to U13 AAA coverage of the All-Ontario Championships. My name's Christian Simmons. Don't go anywhere. We're right back with period number 3 after this.
Got something to call mine. Oh, I need someone to talk to. Right here, right now. Oh, we are on our way. Starting today.
The TELUS Cup is coming to Peterborough. Canada's men's U13 National Club Championship is taking over the Peterborough Memorial Centre. From the opening face-off to the final goal of the championship game, the TELUS Cup delivers unforgettable moments at the highest level of U18 hockey in Canada. Be there for every moment. Get your tickets now at hockeycanada.ca/TELUS Cup.
Gold medal winner!
There's change, and change is always good.
I'd like to continue making sure freedom of movement is smooth. It's easier for kids to play, making sure as many kids who want to play can play, making sure that the OHF is well managed financially, well governed. Those things they're not sexy, but they're important.
Being part of the future of hockey, I'd like to make sure that hockey continues being hockey. My goal also is to be that devil's advocate, helping understand and question what we are doing to make sure that it is the right thing to do in the future.
Progress that I would like to see is to really continue to push the game and to push the quality of our events and the player experience, and bring in some new and exciting and innovative initiatives like online streaming for our OHF championships.
For me, it's all about the players. They will always need support. We need to nurture their well-being physically, emotionally, intellectually, and spiritually. How can we do that in a good way? What does that look like? Growth and development, what change looks like in a good way, the culture and respect and integrity for the benefit of the players, and accessibility at all levels. So recruitment and retention for players. How do we get volunteers on board? How do we keep them involved? And how can we make that process streamlined and easier for that to happen?
What I would like to see is spend more time on recreational hockey and provide the recreational player who make up most of our membership feel more important and more worthy of the attention that some of the representative teams and people get, and translate that into the recreational stream.
It's an avenue by which players get to participate in a recreational activity that's structured, that's safe, and that, as I said previously, produces some pretty good citizens.
What progress I'd be looking for are just continued work towards inclusion, diversity, making the game more affordable, making the game easily accessible in terms of registration, and also continue the path of continued growth within hockey.
The vision of hockey in Ontario is a very complicated issue. There are a lot of people that have a lot of different views about what it should be. We work together better now than we ever have. We're on the same page more now than we ever have. So my job is to listen to people.
I'm most excited about the leadership role that OHF is taking on, and you can really see it in the customer service that's being delivered. Always thinking about the players and always thinking about the experience of enriching communities through hockey.
Success as chair to me would be having people say the members of the Ontario Hockey Federation get along better than they've ever gotten along. We collaborate more than we've ever collaborated. We trust each other more than we've ever trusted each other. If we all communicate and we all trust each other, we'll all make progress.
Personally, receiving the scholarship, it's meant a lot to me. It kind of brought some light to what had happened to me. I wasn't able to work for about 6 months. It's helped me and my family a lot, just paying for school and it being less of a burden. I want kids to have the same experience I had when I was a kid. I think a lot of people bond over hockey and what it's given to them, so I want to give the same to the future youth.
As someone that never played at a high level of hockey, I never really imagined being a professional referee until 2022. And I really thought, where could this job go? So I played A in Mississauga, and the association reached out to our team for timekeepers. And when I wanted to start, they offered me a position to start officiating. From then, just climbing through the ranks of the Mississauga Hockey League, Greater Toronto Hockey League, and into the Ontario Hockey League. Not playing at a high level is one thing that sticks out when you go to referee at a high level. I feel like I have something to prove going into these bigger games and big rinks. Some coaches know that you never played at a high level, so how could you be refereeing? And it's important to remind yourself that you're there for a reason, just like they are. Your name didn't fall out of a hat and all of a sudden you're refereeing a professional hockey game. Off seasons are where you make the most gains as an official and player. Something that I think is very important as an official that didn't play high-level hockey is your skating ability. Take power skating lessons, sit on the ice, whether it's with your friends or alone, and get skated. As you climb the ranks and start to officiate major, junior, and professional hockey, you really start to notice the difference that communication makes with the players, coaches, other officials, and above. Staying composed, professional, and handling pressure is very important. Stakes are so high that we need to make correct, accurate decisions as best as we can. We don't get replays like you do at home watching the TV. We've got to make it that split second, and it's got to be as accurate as possible. I think getting into officiating can be daunting at times. You get yelled at, people think you're wrong, when really most of the time you are right. You start second-guessing your abilities and you get discouraged. So I think just reminding yourself that all the hard work and dedication that you put into over the years, it's very rewarding in the end.
So that specific shooting drill that we were working on today is to help give them those extra shooting techniques so that in a game-like situation, they're not just using one or two, they've got multiple ways of being able to shoot the puck. Not only does that make it more difficult for the defenseman to defend, but also for that goaltender to not only track it, but making sure that they're able to square up on the puck as well. So just helps them become more of that lethal player that they're looking for at that elite level.
Out here, we're working on a lot of transitioning, walking the blue line, puck retrievals. Lots of that has to do with being able to take good angles to pucks, good routes to pucks, being able to shoulder check, being able to execute some deception. There's a setup, there's a trap, there's a payoff to every move. So making sure that the players are understanding the process in how to identify danger, identify options, and how to misdirect players under a stressful environment.
So a lot of our focus points here at the Program of Excellence Under 15 is going to be helping the goaltenders a lot with their preparation before the shot. Things like leading with the eyes, scanning the ice before they make their movements, being able to put themselves into the right places at the right times, and ultimately set themselves up for success when the shot comes off the stick. We're also going to be tying in a couple small technical areas where we're talking about a lot of sequencing in their movement, about how the body is supposed to operate from the top of the head down into their skates in order to generate that real strong and effective movement.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, inside the Waterloo Rec Complex. Here in Waterloo, U13 AAA coverage of the All-Ontario Championships. My name's Christian Simmons. Thanks for joining us on YouTube this morning. Through 30 minutes of play, the Huron-Perth Lakers and the North Bay Trappers locked in a duel, 4-3 the score. We're going to send it right back down to ice level as North Bay looks to get back into this hockey game. Moments away from puck drop here. Shots were 30-11 through the first two periods. Huron-Perth really having their way as here's Ali Haber. We'll fire that one in. North Bay looking for a strong start here to this third period. Quite a bit of ground to make up. Spent 6 minutes on the penalty kill in that second period. Huron-Perth, a lot of opportunity to grab control of this game, but you got to give the Trappers credit, and in particular, a lot of credit due to Campbell Stickland. 26 saves so far this morning. He's been lights out. North Bay looks to tie it here. Huron-Perth looks to widen the berth. Widen the margin, rather, as that puck played to the point. Here's a shot from Wall. It will bounce wide of the goal. Back up top for Strickler. Down low again, Walker. Watched by Robichaud. He'll play that one to the point. Weston Murray on it, takes one. Stickland able to paddle that one aside. Now Hudson Houlihan plays it ahead. Has Aubrey Alkins through center. Nice little poke check there from Riley Hayter. And Huron-Perth will go the other way. We saw a lot of that in the second period. You got to give credit where it's due. Huron-Perth doing a great job of cutting passing lanes and really taking away space in neutral ice. As that one picked off by Ali Hebert. She'll work through center. Had the first goal for the North Bay Trappers here this morning. Her first of the round robin. Huron-Perth looks to play it to the far side. It's fired right back in by Cole Ogletree. Ice still a little bit sticky here as the players are going to make crisp passes. Now Walker. Goal already this morning. Takes a shot. Glove side save by Campbell Stickland. Crawford will follow it up. Plays it around to the far side. It's cycled down low. Here's Riley Hayter. Back for Walker. Cutting into the slot area. A nice poke check there from Wes Carter. Backdoor score! It's Walker again. He's got two. And Huron-Perth renews the 2-goal margin. The Lakers are back on the board. Walker just so deadly in open space. You see here he works to the point, gets forced off the puck, but then he goes right back to the front of the net. A shot from the point, the chaos out front, and look where he is in a perfect spot for that rebound. Good players find the spaces to score goals. Walker does it again. He's got his second here today of the round robin. Now a 5-3 game Huron-Perth. 12.5 to go here in the third period as Ali Hebert works over the line. Puck drops back. Now Wes Carter. He's had an excellent game so far here this morning. Shot from the point. That one blocked. Robichaud. Look to settle it. Carter fires that one towards the goal. The shot is blocked. Puck held in on the near side by McDonald. Here's Bell. On the far side, he'll chip one ahead. Can't settle it down. McDonald chips it back up the far side. Now Reed Robichaud. On it with space. Change coming for Huron-Perth. He'll work it. Couple of nice moves. Couldn't hang on to the puck. Weston Murray will take it away from him, and to chip it down the ice, it goes into the Huron-Perth bench. And we'll have a whistle and a face-off here. 3.5 minutes in to our coverage here in the third period. Take a look at Hill there. Kai Hill had an assist yesterday, a point today as well. On this top line with Wolf White, Emmett Clugston, and Kai Hill. A very dangerous top group for the North Bay Trappers. All kinds of chances yesterday. Had a goal called back from them as well. So those points definitely deflated a little bit. But a dangerous trio nonetheless, as Kai Hill's pass ahead is picked off by Morningstar. He'll shovel it ahead for Yabi. Now Clugston gets to center, but Baker pushes the Trappers' attack back, but back they come again. Clugston over the line, tried to drop it there for White, but it's taken away by Yabi. A 3-on-2. Here come the Lakers. Yabi in and around the goal, looking for a feed lane out front. Can't find it. His backdoor feed was picked off by Ogletree. He'll push it ahead for Clugston. Dropped it back. Ogletree again. Over the line. Got a delayed offside, rather a delayed penalty coming here as Ogletree gets taken out. And North Bay is going to go to the power play. It's going to be a holding call here. It's Chase Yabi will head to the box. Ogletree, take a look at the replay here, just taken out of the play there. Holding will be the call, so North Bay an opportunity, a power play here. Down by 2, they find themselves in a bit of a hole. The referees present a shovel. See if they can dig themselves out of it. 10:20 to go here, third period. North Bay's first power play of the morning. 25% yesterday for second in the round robin as Ali Hebert will work over the blue line. 20 seconds already gone as she'll play to the point. Here's Robichaud, dishes off. Puck back to the point. Now Hebert walks in, takes a shot. That one just missed on the far side, and it will rim all the way back out to center. Reed Robichaud back to collect. He'll swing out to the left side with McDonald. Robichaud. Watch by Walker. He'll turn back. Saucer pass for Ali Hebert. Drop feed. McDonald. Watch by Strickler. Down for Hebert. A minute to go in the power play. Shot is blocked. Nice work from Walker. Now a backdoor feed. Robichaud with space. That shot blocked as well. Max Ziliaks gets in front of that one. Huron-Perth Lakers sacrificing the body. Bumps and bruises, but no shots on goal. Here's one from McDonald. Rebound. They score! Reed Robichaud on the power play. And North Bay cuts the deficit. We get a one-goal game. Exactly what the doctor ordered for the Trappers. A shot from the point, and Reed Robichaud finds a soft spot out front. And he'll bury the rebound. You take a look here, just all kinds of traffic. McDonald throws it towards the goal, and a perfect rebound for a perfectly situated Reed Robichaud. He'll bury it. And just like that, his second of the tournament, or second of the round robin, will cut this deficit to 1 with just under 9 minutes to go. But back come the Lakers. Centering pass, score! Are you kidding me? HPL, how about that? Comes right back down the ice. They'll add again. And it's Mason Robinson with his first of the round robin. Beautiful pass, beautiful finish on the back door. Exactly what North Bay would not want to happen there. Just a little bit of a defensive lapse, and a great job from the Lakers to come up the ice with pace. They find a lane on the near side, and they really exploit it. A nice pass from Robinson out front, and on the doorstep, Aiden Crawford buries it. His first of the round robin. 6-4 the score. Huron-Perth in control. Here with just over 8 to go, North Bay needs 2 more to tie. Definitely looking to avoid any loss so far, with one already in the round robin coming to Ottawa yesterday. A win or a tie is crucial. As back comes Crawford. In behind the goal he'll go. Watch there by Drouin as he plays it back around the goal. Now Aubrey Alkins able to scoop up the loose puck. He'll come over his own blue line with 2 guys with him. It's a 2-on-2 across the line. Wolf Light takes a shot, and that one blockered aside by Miles Elga. Crawford. Had the puck taken away from him. Huron-Perth looks to play it up the wall, but it's held in. There's a shot. Alkins rebound out front. Puck loose in the crease. And Miles Elga got a piece with a pad, and out to center come the Lakers. A high intensity and high pace start to this third frame. Both teams on the score sheet, both goaltenders have been busy. Aiden Crawford with the most recent marker. Take a look at the shot department, 34-13 in favor of Huron-Perth. Boy, have they been deadly so far here this morning. Looking for their first win of the round robin here at the U13 All-Ontario Championships. Yesterday, of course, that tie to Waterloo, and they were so close. The Wolves scored with 23 seconds to go in that one. As the Lakers work it up top, Bell couldn't pull the trigger there. Wes Carter. Those two come together, a 3-man pileup on the far side. As now Chase Yabi working down low. Watched by Robichaud. Puck played up the wall by the Trappers, but it's held in. Here's a shot from the point, right in on Campbell's stick lid, and he will hold on, no problem. 6:53 to go, third period. This puck stoppage is brought to you by Baron Rings, the official championship ring provider of the U13 AAA All-Ontario Championships. Baird Rings proudly celebrates the achievements of athletes by creating lasting symbols of success and excellence. Face-off won by the Lakers. Puck fired down into that far corner there by Weston Murray. We'll come back up to the point. Once again, it's held in by Riley. Now Morningstar chasing in after it. Cole Ogletree in some discomfort down low. Two men right in on him. Not able to clear are the Trappers again as Riley Hayter will push it down low. D-to-D pass, Carter. Stretch feed. That one bounced off the stick of Hayter and it's scooped up by Kai Hill. Working in was Hill. He had the puck taken off his stick. Here's a shot. Emmett Clugston high slot. Rebound to the far side and Kai Hill couldn't pull the trigger on the doorstep. Couple of turnovers there, both sides. Huron-Perth with a turnover at the line, almost proving to be costly there. As North Bay just unable to capitalize. Emmett Clugston has had a plethora of chances this morning. As here comes Weston Murray, backdoor feed, looking for Roberts out front. That one slides through the crease. Up top to the point, Reed Robichaud still with that puck, gets taken down at center, and that's going to be a penalty. North Bay is going to go back to the man advantage, 1-for-1 already here this morning. And an opportunity to cut the deficit. They find themselves down by 2 here with 5:39 to go. And you take a look at the replay here, just moving his feet, Reed Robichaud keeps those legs moving. And well, you hear about that from a young age. That's how you draw penalties. He did just that. And North Bay to their second power play of the third period. Our side, Ali Hebert. Pressured, she'll push one down low for Hill. Gets it back on a half wall, but it bounces free. Yabi able to jump all over it, and he'll clear. Huron-Perth penalty kill 7th in the round robin. They did not have a great day yesterday killing penalties. North Bay already 1-for-1 here this morning as McDonald working over the line, tried to fire that one in. It's stopped at the line there by Strickler. And North Bay to the near side now. Hebert feeds one across. That one played back for Reed Robichaud. Had the goal in the power play just moments ago. Here's a shot from Hebert. That one up and over the goal and knocked out on the far side. Here's McDonald. That shot blocked as well here on Perth. Couple of blocks here so far on the penalty kill. Hebert cycles it to the point. Robichaud working in, fires one along the ice. Rebound, puck loose in the crease. Parker Bray can't shoot. It'll bounce free. McDonald, that shot blocked. What a block from Chase Yabi. Sacrificing the body, and here comes Strickler the other way. Puck right in on Campbell Stickland, and a great play from the netminder. He comes out to clear that one out of harm's way. And Strickler will head to the bench. 30 seconds to go in the North Bay power play. Donald will turn back. Tried to throw it out front, bouncing puck. It lands right in the range of Hudson Houlihan. And he fired that one just wide. Another chance for North Bay. Now 13 seconds to go in their power play. .352 to go in the third period. North Bay desperate, in need of 2 markers here to tie this one up. Here comes Emmett Clugston working in, fires. He just missed again. Emmett Clugston is going to have nightmares about this one. He's had 4 or 5 great chances. Here he is again. That one tipped over the goal. Roberts out of the box, and we're back to 5-on-5. Here's Walker through center. He'll cut to the high slot, lets one go, and Stickland got it with the right glove. And he'll freeze for a face-off. Thank you to our partners for supporting today's event. Special recognition goes to Fine Design, the official on-site championship apparel provider for the U13 All-Ontario Championships. Be sure to grab your championship gear before it sells out. Huron-Perth with possession here on the near side as we approach the final 3 minutes here of the third period. Huron-Perth still up by 2. North Bay desperate for some offense as a tie-up on the near side will be blown dead. Shots 35-17. Both teams with definitely a slower period offensively. Huron-Perth had 30 shots at the end of that second period. North Bay with 11. So the Trappers actually out shooting the Lakers here in this third period. As the Lakers with an offensive zone faceoff here. Schmidt tries to win the draw. It'll be pushed into the corner, but the Lakers all over it. Yabi tries to dig it out of the corner. So does McDonald. Wolf White able to tip it free, and now Wes Carter. Get that one ahead, just out of the reach of Clugston, and be down the ice for an icing call. Kai Hill glides into the draw here for the Trappers. North Bay able to grab possession. Here's Hudson Houlihan. Plays it across, trying to clear was Drouin, but it's held in by Murray. Puck played back for him. Here's Murray with a shot. That one right on Stickland, a nice pad save. North Bay looks to clear. Ali Hebert with speed through the neutral ice area. Should cut down the far side. Turning away there from Murray. Pressure comes in from Walker, and he'll chip one around to the near side. Strickler. Crawford towards the empty cage, an empty net, and he can't score. Walker had a wide open cage he just missed. 6-on-5 here for North Bay. The puck in North Bay territory, another missed chance. 2 massive looks at the empty cage, and the Lakers not able to bury it. Puck comes back out front. Here's another chance. Strickler, he scores. There it is. The empty net. North Bay desperate. They pull it. Here with 1:43 to go, and right out front, it's Luke Strickler. He's got his second goal of the game and his 3rd point here this morning. Now 4 on the round robin. As Huron-Perth is going to win the hockey game, 7-4 the score, 1:43 to go, and unfortunately just a bad time to pull Campbell Stickland in a failed breakout, and all of a sudden the puck's in the back of your net. Back to scoop it up is Aubrey Alkins. Under 90 seconds to go here in regulation. He'll cut through center, all kinds of speed. Alkins with a shot, and Miles Elga will reach out with a glove. Face-off coming to the right of Miles Elga here. Huron-Perth is going to get their first victory here of the round robin at the All-Ontario Championships. North Bay, by the looks of it, it's going to fall to 0-2 so far here on the week. A hard-fought performance for both teams, but Huron-Perth well in control for the majority of this afternoon. Back they come again. Huardine will throw one towards the goal. It bounces down for Robinson. 42 seconds to go. As Bray will play one out to center. Huron-Perth looking to win the All-Ontarios again, looking for some revenge following that loss in the Alliance final to Waterloo. They'll play again later today at 3:30 against Quinte. North Bay, Kenora, their next opponent at 5 p.m. as Emmett Clarkson works in. Dishes off, Robichaud high slot, couldn't shoot, he'll try again. That one blocked by Roberts. Inside the final 10 seconds, we'll count it down as Huron-Perth will get their first win of the U13 All-Ontario Championships here on a Thursday morning. 7-4 the final. Huron-Perth, a successful victory here. Exactly what the doctor ordered. Following that difficult tie yesterday, exactly what they needed. Their first full-point game here this week. North Bay, a tie and a loss. Not the result they were hoping for. Lots of hockey left. And for Huron-Perth, what a performance here this morning. A couple of key notable players. We'll start with Miles Elga in between the pipes. Made all kinds of brilliant saves here this morning. A big part of why this Lakers team able to come away with this victory. Also, up front, Luke Strickler, 3 points today, 2 goals, an assist. Had a goal yesterday, now 4 points here on the round robin as Huron-Perth takes a big victory. They're back in action later today. Quincy at 3:30. North Bay, a tough loss here this morning, but lots of hockey left to play. They'll take on Kenora later tonight at 5 p.m. Let's send it down to ice level for our player of the game. Ali Hebert, player of the game for the North Bay Trappers. Strickler, the player of the game for the Huron-Perth Lakers. The final, 7-4 for HPL. The Lakers with their first win of the round robin. That'll do it for coverage of the first game on Game 2 of the U13 All-Ontario Championships here at the Waterloo Rec Complex. Don't go anywhere. We're back in maybe 10 minutes for Game 2 of the day.